Greetings, everyone. Welcome to This Day in History, where I tell you about things that happened on this day in history. Come on, it's not that hard. Let's get into it. On this day in history, June 17th, 1775, the Battle of Bunker Hill took place during the American Revolution. Battle of Bunker Hill was a crucial battle because though the Americans lost, they gained confidence somehow in defeat. I guess that's cool. It's like a moral victory. But basically, even though the British won the battle, they failed to win the war because they underestimated us. That's right. And basically, the Battle of Bunker Hill, which most of the fighting took place on Breed's Hill, but that's neither here nor there, whatever. The commander of the Americans at the time told his men, do not fire and waste ammunition unless you can see the whites of their eyes. Which to me is like, I don't know, that's a little risky because like some dudes might have really bad eyesight, so they're not like firing until like the dudes are like, oh shit, I can see him now. Yeah, whatever. Point is, the Americans ultimately won the war and won our freedom. Yeah. Also, this day in history, June 1885, the Statue of Liberty arrived in New York City aboard the French ship Issere. Issere? I don't know if I'm saying that right. But basically, it was the Statue of Liberty was a gift from the French that the Americans didn't even want. They didn't even want it. It was free. Like, since when did we turn down free shit? It's very un-American. Also, this day in history, June 1928, Amelia Earhart embarked on the first trans-American flight by a woman. I don't know why they have to, like, be so specific. What about the first trans-American flight by a human? Although I don't think she was the first human. So I guess they did need to distinguish it. But whatever. The point is, that's pretty fucking awesome. Also, this day in history, June 17th, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that no locality may require the public schools to recite the Lord's Prayer or Bible verses. And let us pray for them because that's kind of unholy. No, I'm just kidding. It's not. It's actually a good idea. Also, this day in history, June 17th, 1972, burglary of the Democratic Party headquarters in Washington, D.C. led to the Watergate scandal. Watergate. I mean, that was a juicy scandal. That's like one of my favorite phrases to say, juicy. I don't just throw that out there. That shit was juicy. Like, if you don't know anything about it, Nixon basically was like, they bugged the White House and he was like caught in all kinds of lies and shit. President lying? Never. Also, this day in history, June 17th, 1994, O.J. Simpson's slow speed chase by the police, watched by millions on TV, ended in his arrest. And if the glove don't fit, you must have quit. And that man got off. Even though that man probably did that shit. Like, for real. Last but not least, on this day in history, June 17, 2002, Australian scientists announced that they had teleported a laser beam, breaking it up and reconstructing it in another location. Like, really, Australia? You don't just lie to us like that? I mean, I know y'all way down on the bottom of the earth and shit, but you can't just be lying. I don't know. Maybe they were lying, maybe they weren't. Who knows what the fuck goes on in the land down under? This day in history. Like and subscribe.